Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to do a first impressions kind of review of my new Peloton bike. I have been doing Instagram stories on my Peloton bike, and I have been talking about it with all of my clients, and I can't believe how much feedback I've been getting from it. Some people just have some questions that they want answered before they actually pull the plug. I do ClassPass and I take Cycle. I've been taking Cycle for about a few years now. And I really love Cycle. Out of all the classes that I do, I probably do bar, hit, and cycle classes the most. And anytime I travel, I love looking for like a cycle class for, you know, some great cardio that's low impact, and then you also do like weights and stuff on the actual bikes. So a lot of it's not like a cycle place that you go to like LA Fitness or, you know, 24 Hour or anything like that. The boutique cycle studios I go to are like rhythm-based cycle studios, and I love the energy at those classes. It's like doing choreography on the actual bike. It's every time I go, I would go like every Monday night with my girlfriends. We had like a favorite person because they always had like awesome playlists, and it was like going to a nightclub with your girlfriends but on a bike, and you're, you know, doing something good for yourself. You're working out. So anywho, I'm totally obsessed with it, and I didn't know that I would end up loving the Peloton so much. The bike is $2,000. However, they now have a financing option. So it's actually a little bit less expensive than some of the, you know, treadmills or Stairmasters that you see online. But I will say, I think that so far it's worth the price, and I think that I'm going to film another video like a few months later, because I think that it's easy to do a review or like a first impressions on something that you just got. And of course I'm excited about it. I just got it, so I've been doing this like 5 to 6 days a week. But for my lifestyle, I found that it would be really great because I am so busy nowadays, and it's very convenient. So I'll do some close-ups of the actual bike or whatever. But they now have a financing option to where it's like $100 a month. And what I love so much about the bike is that it is such great quality. It's like having an actual commercial piece of equipment at home. And a lot of times whenever I would like look at treadmills or other cardio equipment at, you know, the stores or whatever to purchase, I always felt like the quality wasn't the same. And so before I actually purchased it, there is a Peloton store at North Park Mall. And I actually got on the bike, and I felt that it was so smooth. It's actually even smoother than some of the machines that I've actually ridden on for cycle studios. So this piece of equipment is amazing. And I just feel like it's very welcoming. It's a nice piece of machinery. So it's Bluetooth, so you can listen to Bluetooth speaker. But I like to work out early in the morning, and sometimes my husband's sleeping, and so I can literally put my headphones on. I just turn my lights off. It's so smooth that it's actually quiet, and I don't have to worry about waking him up, and I can still work out at home. So it's just like getting it out of the way. And because nowadays, like, I'm all about convenience. Sometimes I just want to knock out 20 minutes or knock out 30 minutes and just crank out a workout. It comes in so handy having it here. But not only that, but it gets so cold here in the winter. I don't have to worry about sweating and being in the cold because I cannot stand that. So one thing that I love so much about it is the fact that you can take so many classes. There's all kinds of instructors that play a variety of music. And when I work out, I love listening to like hip hop or like some pop, some electronica. But I love a lot of like hip hop. So my favorites so far are Robin and Alex. I took another person, I think it was Allie, she was great. I loved her positivity, but the music that I like is more on like Robin and Alex. It's on their playlist. So there's all kinds of instructors, and they play all kinds of different music. So I noticed that I gravitated so much towards like Robin, Arzon, and Alex. I haven't taken everyone's classes yet, but because I love working out to like rap, hip hop, and some like, you know, pop music and electronica, but they play a lot of the music that I love to work out to. And so far, I just love how positive they are. Every time I work out with Robin, I just feel so motivated, so inspired. I get an endorphin rush, and I love a great instructor and great music. For me, it's all about the music, and it's all about the instructor. So they have an app to where you can basically join in on live classes. You can even sign up for classes with friends that are Pelotonians. I guess that's what the Pelotonians call themselves. And you can actually, take their live classes in New York. I have a girlfriend that lives in New York, and she messaged me the other day when she saw that I was doing Instagram stories of the Peloton. And she's like, oh my gosh, let's take a class tomorrow. I will do a morning class and just, hop on in and do the live class. So I joined her, and it felt like we were kind of doing a class together, even though she was all the way in New York. So that was really fun. And then I love that I can look at what my friends are taking, and I have a couple girlfriends, and they like a lot of the genre of music that I like, and they love the same instructors. So they'll tell me beforehand if a class was like, oh my gosh, amazing, you need to try it. And so I'll take some of their classes, and sometimes I even take the same classes again. So you can do live classes, and I think they start from 3:30 in the morning. You can take saved classes, popular classes during that week. And I think they even offer yoga classes and stuff. So let's say you don't have a bike yet. You can always download the app and take the classes. I'm not sure how much it is a month, but I think that there's a free 2-week trial. So you can actually see the kind of classes and the kind of music that they play before actually making the purchase. I think the subscription is $39, but if you do the financing option, that's all included into the monthly payments that you're going to be making. I also like all the different classes that they have. They have 20-minute low impact rides, 20-minute interval, HIIT classes, 45-minute classes. They have low impact classes. I mean, they have so many different classes. So let's say you've been just taking a lot of high impact interval classes throughout the week, and you just kind of want something smooth on your joints. The low impact classes are really great. Let's say you're in a hurry. Like this morning, I actually took a 20-minute HIIT ride. I had to be at the salon super early. So I just did a 20-minute workout, and because it was a HIIT exercise, you burn and blast so many calories in such little time that I felt like I did a 45-minute class. Because it is Bluetooth, you can listen to it. You can actually listen to it through the actual screen, but I don't really think that the sound system is so great. I do have Bluetooth headphones, but I did purchase the ones that they provide because it was part of the Works package, and I'll go into that in a second. But I just have my Beats headphones, and I actually haven't been using it because I've been using my Bluetooth speaker, and my husband, when he's awake, he doesn't mind me blasting the music, which is awesome. So I have this Bluetooth speaker. I have a Bose speaker too, but I am all about music and loud music. I love really good music when it comes to classes and stuff. So I found that the speakers that I use are better than the headphones and the actual speakers that it comes with. I wish that these speakers actually were in the front, because I feel like because it's in the back, you don't hear it as much. So I don't feel like the quality is that great. So that's not a positive, but you do have if you have a speaker that's Bluetooth, this is wonderful because it gets dark really easily. I can ride at 5 p.m. and it's dark. I close my blinds, I shut off my lights, and I just blast the music, kind of like I'm in an actual cycle class. Part of me wants to get some strobe lights and make it all fun, kind of like an actual class, but that's later on down the road. So. Okay, so it doesn't come with the mat, it doesn't come with the shoes, it doesn't come with this heart rate monitor, the headphones, or the weights. It is additional. However, if you use someone's code, you can get $100 off. And I will put my code in case this is something that you're interested in purchasing. You can get $100 off, and the other person gets $100 off too towards accessories. So if you do get this and you tell other people to join, you get $100 off. Let me go ahead and turn it on and show you what it looks like. So Chris has been using it too. He's actually been liking it, and he's not really, he doesn't take cycle classes, but he actually loves the Peloton so far. So I'm just going to go on mine. But right here, it has all the basically all the featured most popular rides of the week, most popular playlists. You can take new classes from specific instructors. Obviously, I've been taking Robin's classes a lot. Peloton picks, rides your friends took. So if you follow other friends, you can see like what they took whenever they saved it. So here are all the different scenic routes if you want to like ride in Paris or Buenos Aires, Venice. There's all kinds. So you don't even have to take like those classes or whatever. But I've been going to like the class library and I've been just like choosing the instructor that I want, which I love Robin. This is like an example. She's pretty awesome. Let's see here. What else is on here? Like whenever you're setting up, everything is so user-friendly. Peloton 101. So whenever you get your Peloton, it has all the instructions on how to set up your bike. So it's pretty easy. So it has these little handles right here. And then right here is like where you do like the resistance or whatever. So this will make it more, when you turn it to the right, it makes it harder to pedal. So it's like putting like more resistance. It's kind of like you're climbing a hill, and to loosen it, you go to the left. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. And then right here, here's the dumbbells that I chose. Whenever I would do cycle classes, I always did like 2-pound dumbbells, and my arms would get burnt out. So I just got the 2 pounds. I think they have like 4 and like higher, and I think they have even 1 pound. But everything is literally on the screen. It shows you how to adjust your bike. So that's pretty easy. And then it doesn't come with the little cleats or whatever. And I think that you can actually get it to where you're not using the cleats. You can do it with the basket weaves, but you just basically clip this in. And had I known my husband was actually going to want to try it, I would have gotten him the Peloton shoes, but we were kind of impatient and we just went to REI or Dick's Sporting Goods, one of them. He went actually, and he picked out his or whatever. Punky, do you like riding the Peloton? Do you like hanging out, being the guard dog? Yeah, so she's pretty cool. But yeah, you just clip them on, and it's not really easy to get out of them or whatever, but you kind of get used to it and you learn how to do it. So I got the mat also because I wasn't sure if it would, ruin my floors, and I don't want to do that. So I did that. But one thing that I like too, it has these wheels in the front, so whenever you're moving it around, it's actually really easy to move it around. I kept it in my beauty room / office room / now fitness studio, but it's really the only place that we had space. We have space in our room, but I really didn't want for my husband to feel like I was, if he wanted to sleep in, like I didn't want to interrupt him, and so it's just easy to go in here and do it. Nobody wants to see that face, so yeah. And just so you know, I don't ever wear my hair down when I ride, because I really do sweat. I've only been on here like 10 seconds, and I know that I'm about to sweat. She also loves to sit in the front while I ride. She's such a good girl, right? Yeah, you're a good girl, aren't you?